Chronically Blue.
Hello, SCVers, my name is Blue. Welcome back to some more Soul Calibur 2 Webmaster Mode. Next, we're on to Aldebaran.
Chapter 6.
The Second Gate. Not merely pushed along by the flow of events, but rather of your own will, you began to walk forward. The gate allowed you to pass through with ease. I apologize for deceiving you, but it was necessary. The Altair priest pointed to a sword as he spoke. What you overcame was your own self. You have proven the strength of your will. Now, take the sword. You have earned it. The sword was of a peculiar design. It was intricately decorated, and its blade was split in two. It emitted a feeling of purity. Yet, at the same time, you could feel a darkness within it as well. That sword possesses powers of both good and evil. The priest explained that Soul Edge lay sealed in the land to the east. Furthermore, you learned that the sword you now held in your hands was in fact Soul Calibur, the spirit sword capable of defeating the cursed blade. But people's greed and ambition had weakened the seal, and the evil energy had finally invaded the core of the seal, the spirit sword itself. The guardians of the seal built the three gates to fortify the seal, and they worked to purify the spirit sword. Everything had been fine for hundreds of years, but someone had destroyed one of the gates. If those bewitched by the cursed sword managed to get their hands on the weapon, the resulting devastation would be unfathomable. It seems that you were one of the few people who had the potential to stop it. You will do fine. Believe in yourself. Liana and I believe in you. The purification of the spirit sword is incomplete, but even so, it should prove useful. You turned your gaze upon the spirit sword. Perhaps the sword will become the key that leads you to Soul Edge. Whoa, a lot of stuff here. The first up, we have the Castle of the Dead, which already pretty awesome right there. Alright, Castle of the Dead, defeat them within the time limit. Traveling east, you come upon the ruins of a castle. For a moment, you wonder if it too was the work of the knights, but it was clear that much time had passed since the castle fell into ruin. You enter the castle in order to get a view of the land ahead of you. Looking out to the east from the top of the castle wall, you saw an ominous-looking mountain range alongside the horizon beyond the flat plains. You wonder if perhaps that this place was the place that held the Soul Edge. The Soul Edge, my goodness. In a hurry to be on your way, you crossed through the central garden and came face to face with a giant stone monument upon which had inscribed, "Rest in peace, our brothers. Head to the right and do not lose your way in the court of the dead." A field of graves, presumably of those who had lived in the castle, lay on the other side of the monument. Standing before the exit to the castle was a man clad in armor. It seemed he was the gravekeeper. He drew his weapon and moved forward to rid the holy place of its intruder. It's a funny thing. I've not had water. It's almost 2 p.m. So, there's this, I found out that there's this place, oh, he takes, like, a lot of damage, got it. Oh, no, that's just, like, the small move. Oh, that's my bad. I found out that there's this place that has the, wow, I'm getting my butt beat. That, like, resells the stuff that people, like, lose or, like, return on Amazon or whatever for, like, you know, profit or whatever. And you know, I really don't care about that stuff, but they have like a little food pallet section where like there's a bunch of food and like drinks for like $5. So I saw there's some Kickstarters, like Mountain Dew Kickstarters, and I'm like, oh, dope. And so I was like, you know, let me go ahead and get that because it'll be, you know, it's, you know, $5 for like 12 Mountain Dew Kickstarters. You can't beat that. Looks like I'm gonna have to block here quite a bit. Yep. Oh, that was dope. Ah, come on, Link. Link. There we go. Sorry, I know I was just talking, and I'm busy trying to focus on here. Ah, dang it. I almost had it. I also felt like my thumb grip starting to slip off. But, yeah, so I went there and got a 12-pack of Mountain Dew Kickstarters for $5, and I was like, why is this $5? So I went and checked the bottom of the can. I'm like, oh, because it expired like 5 months ago. That's why. Yes, that's it. Like the food isn't like, you know, a grand. I don't know. You know, the food isn't like a grand monument. You know, it's not going to be like the most amazing quality, but you know, still $5. So I'm willing to risk getting like, you know, less caffeine that's as effective for $5. Yeah, I have to remember that when it comes to people that like are really good at like blocking and such, you got to use the guards. I mean, not the guards, the throws. Now, is it cheap? Yeah, but does it work? That's the important part. There we go. You know I rule. After 3 fails, I'm like, okay, let's switch it up and let's do someone that, you know, might be a little bit better at this. Also, we're to explore the shop too. Let's see what we got here. A new costume for Ivy, an art gallery for the illustrations, the magic sword for Lunk, and the mirror shield for Lunk. Anything else? Alright, let's go ahead and get the mirror shield for Lunk, which I want to say is great for, like, defending, but not great for attacking. The magic sword. This is one that I just like because it's just so, like, odd looking. Okay, so we currently have the good offense, strong single strikes. Can of Burnout recovers health and increases defense with the Soul Calibur. Mirror Shield reflects attacks but may cause Link to lose balance. Magic Sword good at penetrating defenses but weak against impact. And has only 4 swords left. So we're going to go and keep with the one that we currently have. The prize money doubles with each win. Gauge your strength and win the matches. The history of the city of Nashira revolved around its combat arena, and it was known as City of Gamblers. The bustling townsfolk gave the place the feel of a miniature Benesnatch. When you entered Nashira, it was another day of burly warriors seeking challengers and gamblers seeking riches. Perhaps you could find information about the knights here. You asked a young townsperson for directions to the arena and made your way over to it. Upon passing through the gates, a great cheer arose around you. You walked in through the entrance for new challengers. You stood cursing your luck as the onlookers stared at you, trying to size up your strength. Okay, due to... Let me start buying stuff for, go with Taki and Killick. Let me get stuff for Killick. That's very long. I'm assuming for that one it's like really long, but not great when it comes to other stuff. Let me go to Killick. Select. Oh yeah, long reach but vulnerable to strong single strikes. But the Kunlun Bamboo has good offense, powerful single strikes, vulnerable to impact. Alright, for this one we're going to I like the long reach. Vulnerable to strong single strikes. But they won't be able to do that if we have it super long. Alright, and I'm doing this one just for like the extra reach so we can get the prize money.
Move!
Yeah, move! Actually, maybe don't say that, Kelly. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh no. Yeah, that's Sophitia. She is like really awesome. Okay, we are not doing great here. She is absolutely whooping us. Yeah. No. Now, for this, what happens is, you know, each time that you fight and win, you know, the prize money goes up, but it gives you the chance to be like, hey, I'm done. So, you know, it absolutely does that. All right, let's do the... I'm gonna have to say you're still, like, good with the Megaton Hammer. Just because, like, yes, short reach, but also, like, might be better. And if we fail with length, I'm gonna go to Talim. Yeah, for this one, the enemies change, too. In fact, we can see, like, one of the clone characters, Lizardman. But yeah, so when it comes to gambling here, you definitely want to, like, you know, once you get it going, you want to just go for it. Ring out also counts as beating them, so, you know, that's also great. So yes, we can either end the battle and receive 300 gold, or continue the battle and try for 600. If you win the next battle, your gold will double. If you lose, however, you receive nothing. Yeah, so this is where it gets really to the, you know, test your luck portion of it all. Talim, my girl, how you doing? You doing good, Talim? That's the spirit. Okay, yes, we're going to continue battle to try for 1200. I like to go as much as I can until like I'm at very low health. Especially considering, oh no, I know how to block now. I feel like that definitely helps. Oh, almost got him out there. Okay, good. Yeah, just kick them off. Alright, so 24. We could do it now. We could end this for 1200, or we could try for the 2400, which would be for Ivy, and then after that it would be the 4800. So we're going to. I'm not great with Ivy. Let's try. And I'm definitely going to end it before Cervantes. Like, I'm already pressing my luck severely with this. Okay. I know, you're like, come on, you can do it, you do it. I love gambling. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. No, 2400. Cervantes is just like really fast paced too. Like that's the thing. Okay, fine. I know you like gambling. Like you have to watch me till I gamble. Here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, we're out. So yeah, because we failed, you know, that's it. Now, again, we can start again. Because it only ends the mission once you take the money and leave. So, you know, we're gonna do it again. And this time leave before, like, anything happens. Because, you know, 2400. But if you come back here later on, I believe the money does not, like, you do not get the money again. Like, this whole, like, gambling thing only happens the first time you do it. So, like, once you take the money and leave, that's it. So, yeah, it's you know, you'd think it'd be great to go to, like, you know, just, like, get a bunch of money. It's not. Zhanghua, I'm gonna need you to knock it off. There we go. Oh, yeah. Not a whole lot, but, you know, still. At least ending it for 600 is better than not. Now we're Platinum Apprentice. Yeah, you can end that after the first match and be completely fine. The Seganist Temple. As you left the temple at which you spent the night, the monk said to you, "Be careful, traveler." Someone in the area was ambushing passerby. Several killed warriors from the arena at Nashira had already become victims. Was it the work of those you sought? Thanking the monk for his warning, you headed out of the temple. While walking along the path beside the river, down in a van down by the river, a woman suddenly jumped out from the nearby bushes and blocked your path. She brandished a huge weapon disproportionate to her body. She wasn't one of those you saw in Mizar, but it was possible they'd added members to their ranks since then. You had to be careful. It was clear that this woman was the one attacking travelers. She didn't look like she had any intention of holding a conversation. There was no choice but to fight. The enemy's weapon has the ability to guard break. Defeat the enemy under this condition. Can do. Yes, I think so. Songmina, my female Killick, who's so much better than Killick because she's female Killick. Oh yeah, she's awesome. I just love her so much. She's so cool. Then again, I just like enjoy female characters. Like they're always awesome. I know I say that as someone that is absolutely like against Taki. I just hate Taki. I really do. Like most female characters I enjoy. Like the reason why I don't like Taki is because of like how she controls. And like how you have to get like up close and personal to pull off her attacks. With Sungmina, it's Killick but female. And yeah, I know it's just like a clone character, but at the same time, like, it's awesome. Also, we get to see like the both versions of her costume, which is cool. Now, if this costume is going to help against attacks, I don't know. I think she's very cold in this costume. I don't think it's going to be very good at blocking anything. But, you know, early 2000s, you know how game developers were. They're just like, ah, yes, we need to make it as scantily cladded as possible, except for Link. Nintendo was like, no, 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 no. Don't you dare put Link in a two-piece. And I'm just like, why not put Link in a two-piece? I mean, come on now. Come on, who doesn't want to send Link on a two-piece? Am I right? Am I right? Anyway. Put phlegm in the throat. Alright. So yes, we now have the final character. I'm gonna go ahead and do beats here. Cassandra. Fireblade. That sounds pretty dope. I feel like I remember this. I want to say it's the attack one. Long reach and has good offense, but really receives damage. Okay, that's what it is. Alright, so before we do... No, wait, hold on. There's another one for her, isn't it? Let me see here. Again, as soon as you unlock a character, their weapons appear in the little menus. So this is where you get to go, like, backwards to, like, each of the shops in order to get all the stuff. The Owl Shield. Okay. Let me see here. The Blue Crystal Rod. This one I know is really pretty. Yeah, I just like how cool it is. I like how it looks like a little, like a little wand. I just think it's so cute. We are currently running low on funds, which is fine, he said. Okay, so we got that for Sofitia. Let me see here. So, Fitia, Blue Crystal Pod, Sandra. Alright, so it has to be like this area then, right? That's what I want to assume. Let me see here. Cassandra, Mitsurugi. There it is, the Zai Sword. Not too bad, not too bad. Still don't want to see the Battle Theater. Maybe if I'm, you know, not doing anything one night, and I just want to, like, watch people fight, and, you know, have adult Capri Suns while watching it, then absolutely, but for Let's Play's sake, no thank you. I really hate that one. It's such a short sword. Okay, let's check now. Okay, yeah, easy to soul charge, but lacks offense and has a short reach, which does diddly. Zai's sword, powerful single strikes but vulnerable to impact. Owl's sword, strong against impact but lacks offense, recovers health and defense increases with SC. Oh, sorry, recovers health, comma, and defense increases with SC. So let's do the Blue Crystal Rod, just because it does the recovering health thing. As well as if you don't want to go through each thing, you can go here. I'm also aware of the squeakiness. I know that's a squeak. I can't do too much about it. Give some WD-40. I don't have WD-40. Buy some WD-40. You think I can buy WD-40? Come on now. Alright. Guard impact enemies attacks. If you follow this road, Master... Oh. If you follow this road, Master, it will lead to... Britomeria Ridge. After losing to you, Arma vowed to mend her ways and stop attacking travelers. She began calling a master. According to her, a famous warrior lived in Britomeria Ridge 7 days ago. I have so much fun in my thumb, I'm so sorry. She saw a group of men head out to the ridge. You chose to follow their trail, but there was no one to be found at the ridge, only a dirt mound and a sword jutting out of it. Surrounded by flowers from the condition of the sword and the dirt, it was clear that the grave was fresh. You realized that there had been a battle here. Yet, if the man of the ridge was the one that was killed who had placed these flowers. Don't move! It was not easy enough to take my master's life. Have you come now to desecrate his grave as well? Turning around, you face a swordsman brandishing their weapon. A swordswoman brandishing her weapon. You tried to explain, but she didn't listen. Silence! Listen up, dog of Varel. You best not let down your guard just because I'm a woman. My toughness exceeds even that of my master, and I prove it. Facing no other choice, you drew your weapon.
Versus Cassandra.
Repent!
Repent. So we got Sophia versus Cassandra, and I believe that they are sisters. That's what I want to believe. There it is. Set to guard breaks. That's what I'm doing here. Dang it. Oh yeah, don't worry. I think this is the one for like Link's mirror sword, honestly. I want to say that's what it said, right? Yeah, reflex attacks. Yeah, because that's not the guard break, right? Guard impact, right, okay. Yes, this should be it. This should be good.
Versus Cassandra.
Ah!
One final battle.
Yeah, so again, for the guard impact, we just have to, you know... I believe it's to guard and press, like, you know, the button at the same time. Yeah, just like that. Which is a little difficult to do. There we go. Yeah, it's difficult to do, and typically it does not cause them to lose their health. That's just how they do it for this specific mission. Alright, the enemy's weapon absorbs life. Defeat them under this condition. This is the way that the underground passage, Master. But it is known as a filthy place, and everyone steers clear of it. Amma continued to consider herself your disciple. She was knowledgeable about the area, and according to her, an old underground passage lay just ahead. My tongue, I swear, is like. You remember the 3 gates you heard about in Altair? Perhaps this passage led to the second one. After traveling for a while, the spirit sword suddenly began to resonate as if reacting to something. Wondering at this, you began to search for the location that caused the strongest response. You soon arrived at an old ruin hidden on the opposite shore of the river, not far from the path. I was surprised at first that someone like you would make it here, but I see now that you have Soul Calibur. What were the priests of Altair thinking? The young man in the ruin spoke to you as he looked at the spirit sword in your hand. It appeared that you were not welcome. I know that you're nothing more than another fool in search of soul edge. Leave now, he said as he pointed his weapon at you. Or this place will be a grave. Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking my butter boots.
Versus
Oh no.
Yun-Sung.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh no.
Fate conspired. Final
I keep forgetting that in the bottom right corner, you can just see like my little like character being like, oh no, I'm so scared. Oh no. I still like this sword. Then again, I know like the sword design of like Link's weapon does not change much, if at all. Oh. Gotcha. Kick. Ooh, new feature's been unlocked. Dope. Extra survival standard mode has been added. Cool, I guess. Again, all the extra modes just allow you to like choose like the specific weapon you want to use. So you can have like allegedly a better chance of doing stuff. Navigate through the enemy infested dungeon and defeat the boss within the time limit. Difficulty 4-star. Bastion fell to his knees. His soldiers, you know, we've played Link a lot. Let's go ahead and change that to I feel like we've been giving Talim like a whole lot of like stuff. Alright, let's see. Powerful single strikes with a C blocks offhand. Alright, let's go and like get Talim's stuff because I like Talim. I feel like I've been like neglecting her so much. I'm so sorry, Talim. We got the Chaku. Okay, Talim. Okay, up to another area. Let's see here, Talim. Alright, did we get the stuff here? It looks like we did. Alright, and again, there's no like sort button. Like you can just click in it and be like, oh yes, here, let me sort this, you know, by the character I care about. Why? I'm not sure. That's just kind of like how they did it. There's the wind guide. Also, they just look so cool. Like, not only like this sword downward, but also like the like side ones. Ah, the Tonfa. They're really stupid. Yeah, just looking at them, you're like, yeah, that's dumb. Coulda hit it and blanket, my guy. Yeah. I don't want to, though. Okay. We do it. Okay, so good defense and penetrates. Good defense and penetrates defense, but easy to lose balance. Powerful single strikes, but lacks offense. Powerful single strikes with the soul charge, but lacks offense. Excelled in offense and defense. Offense increases with the soul charge. Good offense, but God is penetrate. Okay, let's do the double crescent blade just because I feel like that's going to be helpful for us. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and fast travel over here. Okay. Bastion fell to his knees, his shoulders shuddering with every haggard breath. Dang you! You'll regret not finishing me off, I swear I'll kill you! You explained to him that while it was true you were seeking Soul Edge, you were well aware of its danger, and that you were chasing the knight who destroyed the gate in Mizar, but Bastion did not listen. I don't care what Altair or Mizar have to say. I don't trust you. You're the same as Varel. No, maybe worse. At least Varel doesn't pretend to hide what he's doing. Who's Varel? Oh, who's Varel? He's the man you're chasing. He went into the underground passage with Juno. He probably thinks Soul Edge is on the other side. He's a fool if you're chasing him, then hurry up and go. On arriving at the underground passage, you noticed that the water covered the floor. You began to get the feeling that the water level was rising. It looked like you had better hurry. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this with Talim, because I know I haven't given too much attention to her, and I do enjoy playing as her. She's a very fast-paced character to play as.
Watch.
Speaking of, here's Ivy here to show just how fast we are.
Fight.
I say as Ivy then immediately like starts hitting me. Oh, Talim. I'm making him look stupid here. Yeah, Talim is just like so dope. Like I just like not only like the hot pink outfit that makes her look so adorable, also the fact like the weapons just make her, the weapon and the playstyle that make her like such a force to be reckoned with. Because I like Kawaii Girl's super awesome. I love playing as I forgot her name, but it's the character in the Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock where you can change her outfit. So she has like the regular outfit and then she has like the puffy hair. I like the regular hair with the outfit style of Candy. So it's just like bright pink and like super adorable. I'm like, this is awesome. Because it's this something I just so genuinely love about like women that are like, you know, unapologetically themselves, that are just like, yeah, I love pink, so what of it? And also doing like such like an awesome thing like beating people up, playing the guitar, playing drums, doing anything, and just being like, yeah, I'm pink, so what? It's my favorite color. What do you want from me, huh? You think I'm just gonna change and, you know, dress how you want me to be just because I'm doing stuff? No, I'm gonna dress how I want, dang it. And I just appreciate that so much. I just, like, it's so cool. Because women are better than men. I will happily say that. Men suck. As a man, I can say men are horrible. You know, I choose the bear. Let's put it that way. Nope, don't touch me. Eh. I also just like whacking Ivy. I just like, you know, hearing like that's one thing I did as a kid so much. It was as soon as I won a battle, if they gave me like a lot of pain or annoyance, I would just like keep attacking them to see them go like, wah 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 wah, just over and over again. Hello, Yoshimitsu. Also, I can say that we have indeed seen every single character at this point. Yeah, you know, how it is, you know, once, like, the story mode, the weapon master mode, it is meant to indeed be like, hey, yeah, cool, like, you've gone through and, like, done, you know, the story stuff, you've unlocked the characters and such and whatnot. However, there's the additional mode after that called the extra mission mode, where you play, like, all the, like, extra high difficult missions and such, where, you know, the characters and the challenges are different. I believe it's different. It's either that or it's just that the difficulty spike is... Talim, make me look dumb over here. I believe it's just that the difficulty changes, because I want to say that. Then again, you know, once we get to like the extra missions, it definitely click into me as to whether or not like the descriptions change. If the descriptions don't change, then that just means it's going to be a lot of welcome to like this challenge. No, we're gonna try this right now. Here's me actually doing it. Look at that. Talim perfected Astaroth, as she should. You go, girl. Astaroth, you're something right. That's the thing too, is like, I don't want people to go easy on women, but I also don't want them to be deliberately intense way more than they would with anyone else. Like that's my thing. Is like, yeah, you know, you shouldn't go easy because, you know, women are awesome. And also, like, you know, don't, like, there's no reason to be, like, way more intense on a woman than you would a man. Because, you know, that's the two sides of it. That's the two sides of the same coin of the, wow, you're not a great person. Is if you go easy on them and patronize them, as well as if you go, like, unnecessarily mean and difficult. Like, that's, like, the, why? Like, just... treat them as you would anyone else. You know, they're a human. Alright, sorry. I'm going, like, way deep into this, which I did not intend to. I apologize for that. Oh, I love Ivy's little move there. I don't know. Frank Blue, why don't you play as Talim anymore? Well, last night I went to a whole, like, monologue about, like, how awesome women are, so. Like, I see. Yeah. Great chance, not great for content. Not great for commentary. Yeah, and we can see that this is just a little square right here. Which always makes me wonder, like, why there isn't, like, a little one right in the middle. Because I feel like that'd be kind of cool, but what do I know? That's the thing. I only know what I do not know. I feel like that's, like, a quote or something. Okay, so, Sophia, I'm gonna need you to chill. Okay, like, I understand, you know, we're two girls over here, but, you knock this out. Sophia. Hey. Chill. You chill. On the bright side, like, I'm also trying to, like, understand why we get 100 gold when we fail. I guess it's just to, like, give us something to soften the blow. But still, like, that makes me wonder, like, if they beat us up, if they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, here's 100 gold. And I was like, what do you mean 100 gold for, like, me failing? Like, make it make sense. The other thing with Talim is that she's very, direction focused. Like, a lot of her moves depend on as to, like, where she's looking. Like, Talim and Valdo are very direction focused, I'd say. And that's kind of like the thing with her, is like, if you start like a combo and you're looking the wrong way or if the enemy moves, then you're kind of, you know, you just got to deal with it. And you just got to let it play out and or wait for like a moment to let it stop. But other characters, it's, you know, because like they have like Killick, for example, he has like the long bow, so he's able to make like long horizontal swings no matter where the enemy is. And so like that's like the whole thing. Like there's positives and negatives to like both sides of it. And it's like, you know, because of like the weapon for Killick, it means that, you know, he's great at long range attacks, but short range, you kind of got to be quick on the draw for that one. With Talim, she has the quick short range attacks, but not so much the long range attacks. Ooh, we got two little things here. Two little sides of the same coin, which is a box and which is a...
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
Sirloin. There we go.
Final battle. Fight.
Come over here, Ivy. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Stop that. You knock that off right now, Ivy. You know, come on. Ow, Ivy. Come on, knock it off. You know, can't we all just get along? It's MC Hammer and whoever else. Oh, it's MC Hammer and a tribe called Quest. Can't we all just get along? Yeah, so there we got the weapon for the song mean. Which, you know, cool, I guess. Don't really care, but, you know, it saves us money, so that's something. And as you can tell, it's not like every single character that we play as that we get a weapon for. From, like, you know, a little dungeon. But, you know, it would be cool, but, you know, meh. Wow. Okay, I feel like that was, extremely targeted. You're in a battle. What do you mean it was a targeted? He's trying to kill you. Yeah, I get that, but, like, you know, yeesh, man. Because that's just me. Okay, that one was kind of funny. Like, tell you what, that one was funny. It was like, ew. Like, what? You don't like girls? No, I'm homosexual. Oh, I see. Still, what the heck, dude? I don't know. Yeah, sometimes he can do like 3 swings at once. So that's something you really gotta like keep in mind as well. And he'd be like spin, 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 thinking like, whoa. I did not know you could do that. Also, I'm noticing that the further we go in, the more expensive things are in the shop become. Which is something that I've just like noticed like only now and not, you know, in the beginning of the Let's Play. I'm just like, huh, things are expensive, aren't they? Because like it's just like noticing that like things are like, you know, like 1,000, 2,000 gold, and then, you know, back at the first shop it's like, oh, it's 900 gold. I'm like, oh. So, you know, the stuff that does better costs more gold is what it is. Which, you know, yeah, that makes sense. At least I want to believe it makes sense. You know, economy and all that such. Yeah, he's there, killer. Gotcha. Look at that. I want to say I had a bunch of trouble with that one, too. Or maybe it's just, you know, the harder mode. But we got a new feature. And we classed up, so now we are a Bronze Disciple. Labyrinth has been added to the stage select menu. Yup. I'm also gonna drink some water after this. Okay, a new area has appeared. And this one is just like one of those dead end areas. But it looks like we have made it to another end of an episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye, my sea bears!